I'm Liam James. I'm the grounds manager at Cardiff City Football Club who play in the EFL Championship. We've got a team which consists of 9 boys who look after 9 pitches. We've got the main stadium pitch, which have just been rebuilt this summer, which is 3% artificial. We've got a CIS pitch then over Leckwith over the road, and another Deso pitch which hosts our under 23s, 18s, 16s, the Cardiff City ladies. We host like Wales under 19 championships. A local team called Canton Libs also play on the CIS pitch. And we've just constructed a new site over at Llanrumney which hosts 5 pitches and a goalkeeping area. So on a match day, if it's 3 o'clock kick-off, we'll be in from 7. We'll brush the pitch first, then we'll double cut the pitch and then mark it. Then we'll put all the posts in position, the back nets up, the corner flags in, and then just check the moisture in the pitch is correct, then ready for the game. So after the game finishes, then if obviously it's not too wet with the weather, we use the clean-up Alert battery machines. 3 of them go in, and then the rest of the team then the divot in to put all the divots back. I played football all my life. Started to watch Cardiff at a young age, and then one of my mates, then we started working at Cardiff on a match day in the 6 weeks holidays of the summer. And then Phil Williams at the time, who was head groundsman, and obviously my boss now, Wayne Nash, offered me a job working down here on a casual basis. Then I ended up going to college, doing my level 2. Obviously then I done my level 3. And then obviously I was made head groundsman 5 years ago. And then obviously grounds manager this year. So yeah, probably Phil Williams mostly. I worked under Phil for probably 8-9 years, so I learned a lot off Phil, yeah. Obviously we work a lot of long hours. We get a lot of games here because obviously we host Wales international football, so we get them training, 2 training sessions the night before, then the game the next day. Then obviously that could be on a Wednesday, the game, training on a Tuesday, and we could have Cardiff home on a Saturday. So then in the winter, then that's 5 uses in a week, which obviously is a lot on a grass pitch through the winter. So yeah, it's quite challenging actually. Match days really, when everything's set up and everyone's saying the pitch looks great. That's probably the most rewarding, yeah. Going out to the Euros to look after the training ground at Euro 2016, that was probably one of the good highlights, obviously. We was out there for 6 weeks in Dinard in France, looking after the training ground where the team was training. And then obviously we were travelling to all the games, which, you know, was a great experience really, yeah, it's brilliant. Obviously it's a big thing with sustainability these days in football, well in the world in general, and obviously one thing we can do as a grounds team is use battery mowers. So we've got the 3-cylinder battery machines, and obviously we've got the 3 rotary battery machines as well from Alert. So that's a tick box for us, because obviously on a match day then we use everything and through the week, which is battery. The battery machines are great for us because obviously it's low sound, low emissions, no hand vibration, and obviously the noise is a big thing because when people are interviewing after the game, it delays us getting on the pitch, and obviously yes, it's good for the environment. So obviously we do a lot of verticutting, which thins the pitch out, gets all the crap, all the debris out. We use a uni rake. We do a lot of fertilising because it's sand-based pitches, so we're feeding every probably 2 weeks, whether that's granular or liquid feeds. Obviously we've got to keep an eye out for disease, obviously in the warm, wet weather that we get. And obviously we get the lighting rigs out then for the winter. Hopefully I can use them this year with all the energy rises. But so we tend to cut at about 23 mil. Sometimes Wales ask for a little bit lower at 22, but usually for Cardiff we're at 23 mil. And then obviously if we try and get as much water on the pitch as we can just for the quickness of the play. but that's down to the manager really. Sometimes he'll tell us to roll back, or other times he'll say, you know, water loads. I think you've just got to enjoy the job. Like all the boys that we got here, I know they all enjoy it. You know, we're working outdoors all the time, we're not stuck inside. We're doing all sorts of different things all the time. You know, we're spiking, fertilising, divoting, cutting, uni-raking. You know, we've got 3 different sites, where all the boys go around all the sites. You know, mingling with the players, the boys like it's a good job to be involved in. Yeah, no, I think there's definitely not enough colleges providing sports turf apprenticeship in Wales. I've obviously got I got 2 apprentices now. We're going to start next year. They'll enrol in Bridgend College, but that's probably the only one left in Wales. We've got one which come over from Glamorgan Cricket, Kenny. Now he's been here 4 years. Brad come from Bristol. Lewis has just come from the Celtic Manor to join us, and Will has been here just a bit less than me. I think Will's been here 9-10 years and I've been here 15 now. So yeah, if there was one rule I'd like to change, is to ban the training before international football and banning the use of the goal mouths for the warm-ups before matches. So we use the C34E battery machines for setting up games and general cutting through the week, and then we use the Alert uplift battery machines for cleaning up after the games, or if we're cleaning up behind the uni rake, or if we vertically cut the pitch, we use them for cleaning up, or if we just think sometimes just needs a rotary because the ends start bending over on the grass and it just needs a rotary. They are quick, you can control the speed on both machines, so that's pretty good as well. And there's a slow down button for when you get to the end for turning. Yeah, and obviously there's no noise, so